Okay, well, the key elements typically are you need to categorize the different parts of mobile in the business. So you need to break it down into areas like policy, security, governance, strategy, the infrastructure, the support. There's a number of categories, typically 10 or 11 that we would see there, and then you grade those in 1 to 5 in terms of where you are and where you'd like to be. So once you understand where you are in each of the categories and where you'd like to be, and the key here is no one is going to be perfect at everything, no one should be perfect at everything, no one should be bleeding edge, but there should be some elements that will have to be very, very good. Then you need to look at the gap between the two and try and understand the requirements or the activities. So for example, in the infrastructure space, you might realize that you have a basic device management EMM solution in place, but you're not leveraging it. You haven't integrated it fully, so you need to do some more work there. So that might be your first set of goals there. On the governance piece, you might have a realization that there's a lot of ad hoc projects going on in the business with no real oversight at board level. So you look to build a centre of excellence, an operational group that will meet at a regular basis, minuted formal meetings, and use that to get an understanding of what's going on in the organisation and to be the steering committee, if you will, of mobile projects. And then you do that for each one of the categories. Policy, you need to understand what policies do we have, are mobile elements captured there, have we taken into account privacy, location services, all those extra complications that mobile brings in. And then in the applications line of business piece, you look at what do we have, where we'd like to be, what can we do quickly. So if we go out and buy 30 iPads and we could get a pilot running quite quickly and get some momentum, that's the activity we should do first. And then we can move on to a wider rollout and a more structured approach across the business. So it's really, once you've broken it down into categories and you have an understanding of where you are and where you'd like to be, you just sift through each one in detail, see what activities are required to get there, and also identify the dependencies. So you may want to push out an application, but to do that you're going to need something to be able to push out applications with, so you're going to need some level of infrastructure. The application may collect data, so you need to have a policy there that people understand the data it can collect. So there are elements that will have to be done first before you can get onto the good stuff.